Today we are definitely going to be talking about how to use your phone to grow your YouTube channel. We are using today to learn about how to use your phone to grow your YouTube channel. After I made a video that I said I will be making training for people so they can have up to 1,000 subscribers and have up to 4,000 watch hours within the period of 6 months or 7 months. I think it is possible for everyone, and I want to be showing people how to do that rather than you spending a lot of your money by different institutions who will promise you to train you, and at the end of the day they are just requesting money from you. So I will just go straight to the point. First of all, before you start using YouTube to make a video, you need to have a very good phone. And what I mean by good phone, I'm not talking about you have to have a phone that is worth 200,000 or 250 or 300,000. I'm just talking about at least a sound phone, a phone that is good enough. And in one of my videos, I made it clear that at least you should have a phone that has 6 gig RAM, and then you should have a phone that has 120 gig as space. And then you should have a camera that the front camera is at least 32 MP. For example, I'm using a Techno Camon 20. That's the kind of phone I'm using right now. And so I will be showing you all the applications I use to grow my channel. Let me first of all show you all the things that are necessary that you have on that phone if you want to grow your YouTube channel. Number one, you need to have YouTube. YouTube should be on your phone because that's where you would use in posting most of your videos. Number two, you need to download YouTube Studio on your phone. Now, when you log in into your YouTube, you use that same login to enter into your YouTube channel if you're growing a YouTube channel. If you already have a channel, I think the moment you have a YouTube account, you already have a channel. Then number three, I have an application I use. They call it InShot. Download this from your Google Play Store. Where is it? That's the name of the software, InShot. The purpose of this InShot is this. When you look at all the thumbnails of my video, every thumbnails I've been making since January this year has been made with InShot. And if you look at it, you might think that most of my videos are being made with Canvas or something like that. But I will show you how I use InShot to edit most of the video I upload. I use InShot to design my thumbnails. Where I remove background, I add text, and I will show you how you can also do a lot of things with it. Then the other one I have, then I'll show you how to edit video with the InShot and how to convert it so you can upload your videos online. Then I will show you the next one I use. Is what we call Panda Video Compressor. Now, what is the purpose of Panda Video Compressor? The work of Panda Video Compressor is to make sure that if you maybe shoot a video and the video is over 2.5 gig or 3 gig, that's the weight of the video, because the weight of your video is what you are going to be using to upload. That means you need to have enough gigabytes to upload. But if you are using Panda Video Compressor, it would compress the file rather from 3 gig video, you can compress it to maybe 400 MB, 400 megabytes. So you can see the advantage. Maybe from 3.5 gig, you can compress the video to be 500 megabytes. So instead of you wasting a lot of your MB, because I know that when Nigerians are deciding to upload videos, or when people are trying to upload and they want to go into YouTube channel to start becoming a content creator, some of them have the challenges of where do they get money to subscribe and the rest of it to have data on their phone. So you'll be able to still upload your videos and do well a little bit. Now, I will tell you all the caveats around it. But most times when I make video, I use Panda Video Compressor to compress my video to reduce it from being heavy, and then I can upload it. So from 5 gig video, 4 gig video, 2.5 gig video, I can make it turn to 3 MB. I make it 200 and something megabytes. And that's what I used to be uploading the video. So you must download Panda Video Compressor and you must download InShot. Then one of the applications I also use is ChatGPT. Now, when I'm talking of ChatGPT, I'm talking of this white one, not the black one. The black one is 4.5. That one might request money from you. I'm talking about ChatGPT. This one can also help you. And what does ChatGPT does for me? What do I use ChatGPT to do? Now, when people begin to upload and when we get to that place, I'll show you how you can actually use this. Most of the things that you are thinking to write on your channel, ChatGPT can write everything for you without you burning your brain to think about what to write. In fact, if I need a title, ChatGPT can give me a title. If I want hashtags, ChatGPT will give me hashtags. If I want tags in my video, ChatGPT will give me the tags. I will write everything I want. Now, that's for ChatGPT. I will tell you everything how you can use ChatGPT because this white one on Google Play Store is 3.5. So if you see ChatGPT, this white one, it is 3.5. Download it. It's going to be useful on our way learning how we can move and people can train on this particular aspect. Then, is there any other one I use? Then I will encourage you to also download vidIQ. vidIQ is very important. This particular application will show you exactly how you can use to optimize the SEO of your YouTube channel so that people can discover your video you are uploading. So I will show you how you can use vidIQ also. Then it's also important you use SEO tools, but that one might not be so necessary, but it's also good you have it. And do I have any other one I use? Let me go through this again. So those are basic applications I use in uploading any video you see me upload on YouTube. Every video you have seen me upload, you can go back to the Man of Touch, check my channel, go through all my videos. Everything you see me do, I use only these 5 applications. Are they 5? vidIQ, YouTube Studio 2, InShot 3, Panda 4. What else? SEO tools 5. These are the all applications I use. ChatGPT 6. So these are the all applications I use. Now today, let me show you how you can start your YouTube channel. Now, if you have opened a YouTube channel, the next thing you are expected to do is to start uploading videos and people should start seeing your videos and you want to grow it. But I will tell you something. When you are making videos, a lot of people will give you a lot of advice and they will tell you that you have to find a niche. And a lot of people will ask themselves, what niche do I need? What are the things I have interest in? What are the things I want to specifically start talking about so that people will pay attention to me? Now, for me, I've told you, I like breaking protocols. I love breaking protocols. And the reason is simply because if everyone is going towards this direction, I like to find going towards a different direction and getting the result, if not even better than most people's results. Since I've been making most of my videos on YouTube, I've never paid any money to promote any video. I have videos of 20 minutes that have over 12,000 views plus. I know it's small, but I have 12,000 views plus. When I talk about real estate, I have some videos that have done well. And it is a system that I am actually using. First of all, if you are beneath 50 subscribers, the YouTube channel, that's YouTube itself, would not allow you to be able to make live videos. They will need you to get to up to 50 subscribers. So you need to upload some videos during that time. I will tell you that it is important not to focus so much on niche. If you are learning from me, you can also learn from other people and you will learn, they will teach you how to use niches and the rest of it. Now, here's what I will tell you. If possible, open to YouTube channel. And when I mean open to YouTube channel, it's possible you can switch from one YouTube to another. Once you sign in with your Google account, sign in with another. If you have 2 Google accounts or Gmail, you can sign both of them and you use them to create a channel. I will show you how you can start from the scratch and the rest of it. We are going to be talking about everything. Now, when you're starting, looking for topic will be very difficult because it is a new space. And I want to tell you something. There is the aspect of things that I have learned in life that is more important than what a lot of people talk about. And that is the importance of being original, being real to yourself. Because the YouTube space, they need people who can present something that is unique. And the only thing that is truly unique, it is the originality of who you are. If you present yourself to want to talk like other people, then you are going to mess yourself up. For example, when I speak, I don't try to sound like another person. I don't try to sound like a foreigner. If a Western person is talking to me, a UK person is talking to me, whenever anybody is talking to me, I don't bother myself, switching my tongue to want to sound like them, because that means I am reducing the value of who I am. I am saying that who I am is not enough. So you have to present your life in a sense that whatever you are doing, even if it doesn't make sense, it is an opportunity for you to also see your growth in life. Because if you start doing things and you are dedicated to it and you're looking at your life and you're like, okay, I want to try my best, you'll be able to do something unique with yourself. And when people see you, that you are being original to yourself, I have been able to get support from people who love me online, people who I don't know before. And I've been able to create good relationships with a lot of people. And when I ask most of them, why do you people gravitate towards me? What am I even saying that actually makes sense? People would just tell me that it's because I'm real. And what is the meaning? My personality does not find goodness in everything. I'm not that kind of person who, when I look at something, I want to say that, oh, I must say something good about this person. I must say something good about that particular thing. Or I should say bad things about this person. I would say what I see. And what I see is enough for how I view life. My point of views might change later in life. And I am open to that possibility. Don't, in this YouTube space, don't act like the Alpha and Omega. Because when you think that you know it all, then you are going to be shooting yourself on the foot. So it's good you have an open mind. Even while you talk, make sure you understand that there's a possibilities that you could be wrong, regardless of the fact and the details you have that you're right. Next thing I want you to put in your mind before you start YouTube channel. YouTube supports you when you say something good about things. Most times you need to get to 1,000 views before YouTube will start showing you most of all those things. But YouTube appreciates if your title of your video, if the descriptions of your video, if they are not filled with negative things. Because the moment you put something like fear, something that is dark, they will reduce the impression of the amount of people who would see it. There is a recent video I did. I did this video yesterday. Let me open it for you. I did this video yesterday. Some videos, they may take time before they show me for it to grow or for it to get to reach. But yesterday, they made it a little bit easier for me. So the reason is this. I titled the name of the video, Best President Nigerian Ask For. You can see it on your screen. It has 86 views. Normally, this video is supposed to take some time before they start promoting it. I did it yesterday night. So they just uploaded it about 3 hours ago because I was live when I made that video. So because I said best president Nigeria asked for, my intentions behind it could be different. Get what I mean? I'm saying this one now. I'm protecting myself from the country too. But I put it in a way whereby I was able to pass my message and the people knew exactly what I meant. Yet, I'm able to put a good thing because I know that is what YouTube wants. Because when you say certain things that YouTube spelling did not accept, just example, if you write something like something sexual and YouTube recognize that spelling, they might reduce the amount of people who will view it. And I want you to understand this also, that YouTube tries to protect children. And so they make sure they reduce it to the minimum algorithm for the people who can view it. So you have to keep this at the back of your mind when you are on YouTube space, that you are speaking to certain audience. And when you are speaking to certain audience, you have to be respectful in your views. Now, trust me, I, on the other hand, sometimes I act like I don't care. But I think it is also important that for you, if you are coming into the space, you need to have all this at the back of your mind. I have showed you all the applications you need. Right now, I'm telling you also that you need to be aware of this. Today, let us just focus. For those people who has reached out to me and they said they want to learn from me on how to skyrocket their YouTube channel, let us start with you making YouTube video. I want you to understand that apart from your title, which I can easily show you these things on ChatGPT, how you can write them on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to give you the best answers. The first important thing is your thumbnail. Thumbnail simply drives the attention of people to view what you're saying. Now, the title of this video is Best Presidents Nigerians Ask For, but in the thumbnail, it is Best President Ever for Nigerians. Here's why. Now, while I was designing this, I had to make sure that people would be interested to know about why should I watch your video, because the title already said Best President Nigerian Ask For. Then I said, here is why. Here is why is, oh, what is the reason that this guy actually have? Is he mentally okay? That's what you ask, because you know the answers yourself. So now that drives you to want to click the video. Now, views does not really mean that you would have much revenue. I tell people this, that just because you see some people have 2,000 views and all of that, that doesn't mean that people are watching their video. You must be able to make your video in a sense that people will be interested in watching it for at least 3-4 minutes. For mine, most people watch my videos minimum 8 minutes, 10 minutes, and the rest of it. So this helps you to make more money on YouTube. So let me go to teach you today specifically on how to create thumbnails. And we'll start with that today, and maybe next video I will show you some other things. Now we will start with, what do they call it? InShot. This is the first application, how to create the canvas. And I understand that some people know how to use Canvas, some people want to use CorelDRAW, some like using other applications, Thumbnail Maker and the rest of it. If you know how to use it, then fine. But I will show you how I use InShot to do these things. Also, how I use InShot to edit videos, how I add music, how I compress it. I will show you all those things. So if you can always use your phone, because I think it's not everybody that has money to buy a laptop. So let's go to InShot. Now, clicking on InShot, when you open it, this is the first thing that shows, that appears to you, sorry. This is the one I just did right now. Let me save it as draft. Okay. So when you open InShot, let's start all over again. InShot. Now you see videos. Videos is if you want to bring in video and you want to start editing. Photo is if you want to do thumbnail. I like using InShot in a sense that if it is the photo, it wouldn't give you certain things. Now, let me let you understand this about InShot also, that if you want to get it, you can decide to get premium. That means you want to get it for, you want to pay for it, and you keep using it. I think one of the person who is using it is somebody like Charles Apoki. Maybe they saw some videos and they felt, okay, let them start using InShot. The person who edits Charles Apoki's video currently, I think the person is using InShot. So let me show you how to use this InShot. Number one, the video. Number two, there's photo. Number three, there's collage. Now, I mostly don't use collage, but I think at the end of the day, you know how to use it. So let me show you how I use photos to, first of all, create thumbnail. Now, it is also important that before you proceed on YouTube, you need to know how to use, apart from the importance of thumbnail, it is important to know the topic you want to discuss about. Everything in your life is a topic. Stop cracking your head and making yourself think as if you are supposed to be special in one and the world is supposed to respect you. I like people seeing my flaws. See my flaws, correct me, scold me, say whatever you want to say. It is a YouTube space. Bear this in mind that every time you make a decision to come on YouTube, you are opening yourself for two things. People are either going to praise you or people are going to scold you. You are bringing yourself to the public. This is like you bringing yourself as a sacrifice that people should decide what to do with you. So you need to be very conscious and aware that these are the possibilities. You may say things that will be offensive, even if those are not the things you mean, and the world will crack down on you. You may say things also that can uplift a lot of people, and people will praise you. But get this, no matter the praises people praise you, don't let it get into your head. You see how they will praise Seun Kuti today. They will say, Seun Kuti, your father, you are the true son of your father. You are a legend of Baba Fela. Then he says something else that the youth are not pleased with. Then they say the other one. So you have to have a tough skin when coming to the YouTube space. So let's just focus. That means before you start your topic that time, you should have before you make your content, you should have understand the topic you want to talk about. And it is in that topic you design what the thumbnail is all about. So let's say we go to photo first. And when you go to photo, you see new. And I click new. These are the photos that I have here. So let's use this particular photo, for example. So in this photo now, there is something, the first thing you see once you click on photo is you see canvas. Now, canvas simply means the size of the picture. For YouTube channel, when you click on the canvas, you are going to see 16.9. You see 1.1. This is for you creating for maybe Instagram. 4.1. It is also for 4.5. Sorry, it's also for Instagram. 9.16. I think is for TikTok, and 16.9 is basically for YouTube. 9.16 for something else. 3.4, I don't know. 4.3 is for Facebook. You can see how they arrange it there. But don't get it wrong, 16.9 is always the size for you to have this, is it vertical or horizontal type of videos. So when I click on it, 16.5, you can see that the picture reduced. So then I can now mark it. Where they write this mark here, I can click on it. So that means I want to use it as a thumbnail. Then the next thing you see is what we call filter. Filter is for you to either click on bright, it changes the picture, pink, later, or you want to make it green, or you want to make it black and white, or any color you want to make it. But I want you to also pay attention to something, that some colors you pick on, they will show you InShot Pro. InShot Pro simply means you have to pay money to be able to use that particular maybe menu. So for me, I don't bother myself for anything. I want to do it organically so I can have all the experience to share with you guys. And I don't want anyone to start designing something and be paying excessive money when you are not even making money off it. So until you start making money, then you can start upgrading yourself. So let's use, if you click on the original, then it removes all those things. Original is the first feature you see here. Then the second one, you see what we call adjust. In adjust, you see light. If you want to make it bright, you can reduce it. You can see contrast. You want to change the contrast, you reduce it. If you want to make it sharp. Now, one thing YouTube always recognize is that if your pictures are not sharp enough, YouTube will tell you that your pictures are not sharp enough. So you should be able to make them sharp. So when you click on sharp, you can increase it a little bit. But sometimes you don't have to make it too sharp. So I've snapped these pictures before I click on it. And once I'm done, I click on the mark. Now, the next thing I would like to show you, there's what we call adjust. Adjust is part of filter. There's what we call effect. Effect is you can see glitch, you can see something like this. I think I'll do some of these things when we start making videos, but let me go on original. You don't have to really go on this place. There's background. I will show you what you can do with the background. Now let's click on this background first. On the background, I can decide to change the background. I might decide to use something else as a background, maybe this phone to be the background. Now it's still there. You can delete it and you can add, but you can see that the background changed a bit. Now here's what I really do. Let's leave the text and the rest. I come to this thing that they call cut out. Look at it very well. Look at your screen as I speak to you. There's what we call cut out. When you click on cut out, it automatically removes the background of that picture. So it has removed the background of the picture, right? Then we go to this other one. And then I add this to it. You can choose any effect you like. Then you can change the color. I love using yellow. And there's a purpose behind yellow. You see, YouTube will not agree certain things, but those things are true. Sometimes the sharpness or something that draws the attention of the algorithm, some people would say that colors that you apply, if you put some yellow stuff, it draws attention. To me, I think it draws attention to humans. I don't think it draws attention to the algorithm. So women, most women love two colors, pink and yellow. And the last one that humans are mostly attracted to is red. So humans love, which is women, they love pink, they love yellow, but men, they love red and they love black. Some of them dark blue, some of them dark green. But these are the specific colors that if you touch, when people look at it, it kind of draws their attention to it. And once it draws their attention, then they want to probably click it. So that is the psychology behind it. So it's not that it's promoting the algorithm or the algorithm is promoting it for you, but I think humans are attracted to it, to those colors. So at least if it's attracted, then they want to read what's on the thumbnail and then they start contemplating if they should click on your video or not. So that is the idea around it. So when I reduce it, I can increase it like this or I can reduce it like this, whatever. You can see how I'm doing it. Then you can just click it and then you're done with that. So now the background, I go back to the background and I can choose this phone. Now, when I choose the phone as the background, I can increase the picture. But because if the sharpness is too much, now I'm done with the background, I can go back to the sharpness and reduce it a bit. Yeah. Because it's too sharp. Now, in the background also, you can make it clear. You can blur it a little bit. You can blur it a little bit. You can blur it a little bit. So even if you put any picture here, they wouldn't see it. Sometimes it's just the blending of the color that matters. So you blend it in a sense that people may not see the background or people will have a glimpse of what the background is all about. You can choose ordinary color if you like to. And you can also see other things. But me, I like to add from the background to just add image and then blur it to what I want. So now with this, I can now add a text. Now in the text, you can add hello to phone users. Now, if you write it this way, it might not be too cool in a sense that when you put it this way, a lot of people, it wouldn't let you to be able to make some text big or some text small. So what I like to do is this. Hello to phone users. Then I write hello. I mark it. I take hello here. Then I go back to text. Hello phone. Then I mark it. Then I move phone here. Then I use users. Hello phone users. Then I click it and I put it here. So user as now is big. I can go to phone, and then I may like to change the text. So if I want to change the text, I come to this place with pencil and then click edit. And then come here to change the color. I may change it to be black. I like to sometimes use red because red also draws attention of people. So yellow and red. So if somebody's eyes does not draw yellow, the person's eyes might most likely draw red. So these are just psychological things that we've learned in school while we were young. And so we are learning those things. Now you can use glow. Glow simply means that it should have something that looks shining at the background. You can use shadow. Shadow, you can make it thick, which is you can see the phone is now very dark at the background. That's the shadow. You can change the text. This is cabin stretch. You can make it lucky. Lucky makes it look bigger. Luckiest guy. If you don't have all the text you need in this place, you can go to this place and find more text that you want. Sorry. Yeah. So you can unlock anyone. When you want to unlock it, it will ask you to watch a video for maybe few seconds. Okay, let's unlock this Dino file. So rather than me to pay InShot Pro, I just do unlock. So it's going to play ads for me. And then it makes it available for me. So use. So now you can see that the text has changed and it has applied it to this place. So then you do bam. Hello, phone users. So once you are done with the editing, you want to add any other thing, that's cool for you. You want to crop the picture, that's cool. You want to add peep. Peep simply means you want to add in another picture, like this particular phone. Now, I can bring in the phone. You can see it here. This place that they put mask, I can do it this way, and now it becomes circle. I can increase it, change this thing to yellow also. Don't follow me, oh. And then I click. Okay, now the phone is this way. So now when I click on the text, I move the text. The phone is here. So if it does make sense to you, this is how I create my own thumbnails. Hello, phone users. You see how it makes sense without putting too much stress on it. So have your topic in your head. I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to get a better topic. So you put something on the thumbnail that describes exactly. And what I will tell you is that when you are designing your thumbnail, don't put too much text. Make sure everything is short. Because if it's too much, people might not have time to read. Because the generations we have today, most of them, they don't like reading things for too long. They call it attention deficiency. So people don't like focusing on things for too long. So you have to look at these hello phone users, just simple. You can make 4, 5, 10, at least 6, 7. Make sure your words are catchy and it means exactly the kind of videos you want to make. And when you are done with that, you can explore on every other thing. Then you click on export. Now, when you click on export, the reason why it's going to be showing ads while you export, which it will export in the next 3 seconds. Pictures will export, but if it is video, it might take it depends on how long the video is. If it's 20 minutes, it might take, if it's 20 minutes or 30-minute video, it might take you like 2 minutes or 3 minutes for it to finish uploading. That's the reason why I say you have to get a good phone that has at least 6 gig RAM and 120 space, so that it can actually export easily. So with this, I can just click export. It might show you any kind of ads, whatever people are promoting. So export, for example. So it shows us Oyinbo, I'm broke, the baby sick and has no money. Any kind of thing it will show you. You understand? But now I'm making over $400 a day. Anything you see here, most of it is ads. So I'm not saying you should not subscribe or install or do whatever, but everything you do should be at your own discretion. That's my advice. So now it's done. You don't even need to wait for it. Once it's something like this, once it's picture, you can go to your what do they call it? To your gallery, and you can see the picture. So this is what you're going to be uploading on your thumbnail. I hope with this, I have showed you how to do thumbnail. You can go ahead, install InShot on your phone, work on it, and we will meet in the next episode where I show you how you can start uploading, how you can start using ChatGPT, vidIQ, and every other thing. See, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel, like and share. I hope this is helpful. My goal is to make sure that every Nigerians who are interested in content creation are able to do it without spending too much money, because we know Nigerians, we don't have the abundance. But if we can share the knowledge to each other, it can be helpful. And one of the things that you need to bear in mind is you can make money even before you start getting paid on YouTube. But all those things I'll be showing you. Don't let money be the goal. The goal should be that you want to be good at it. You want to know how to sell, because YouTube's content creation space is to know how to sell, and every business must know how to sell. All these niches and all those kind of things are good for business, but as an individual, you need to understand that you are a human being. You are not a brand as a human being. If you are someone like Brain Jotta who is only interested in comedy, yes, for me, I'm not interested in any of all those stuff. I'm interested in just showing exactly who I am, and in my experience, show exactly how I grow myself and grow with my audience. That's what I actually plan on doing, because that is kind of easy and that is kind of original. Now, Brain Jotta, on the other hand, is a brand. Brain Jotta can decide tomorrow to open another channel that talks about his life that does not have to do with Brain Jotta, the comedian. You get my point? So when people are telling you niches, you can grow without focusing on niches. If you watch somebody like Joe Rogan, the biggest podcaster on Spotify and on YouTube channel, this individual is a US man, Joe Rogan, the one who is a commentator on UFC. It doesn't necessarily have to be, what do they call it? It doesn't necessarily have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to focus on a niche. That means speaking about one particular subject. He talks about everything. And people love him for that, because he's open-minded to a lot of things. If you look, for example, the guy that they call Fresh and Fit, a lot of you might know it, guys who used to watch Fresh and Fit or Red Pill content creation. People get fed up of it because every single time they only have one goal in mind. And if you have one goal, the world may praise you for some time, but you'll be so surprised how they will go back from you. And don't get me wrong, you might even start your YouTube channel. Some people will subscribe, some people will unsubscribe, all those kind of stuff. But at least you are getting their attention. It is the attention you get first, but get the attention by being real to yourself. And that is the secret weapon I think will be more long lasting and you can bet on than any other thing. See you in my next video. Subscribe, like, and share. Adios, amigos. Bye bye for now.